peace and love, peace to the gods. Welcome to Nature Talk. Well, this is I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, not the little one, G the Starflower, melanated god of love, and my goddess Aquarius goddess. And this is Nature Talk. This is where you sit back, relax, and listen to the sounds of nature talk. Welcome. Give me a sec. It's been a minute. Not a minute, but a minute. Hope everybody woke up blessed, highly favored. Hope everyone wakes up and does something very productive. Well, actually, today is Sunday. This is more of a chill, laid back family day. That's how I see it anyway. Wherever you tend to go to church or whatever the case may be, we don't entertain that world anymore. Once you've reached a certain level of understanding life, you know what's up and what ain't. So, but for those who do, I have nothing against anyone at all. Like, I don't judge no one. I just know where I stand when it comes to certain shit in life. So, you know, we've all walked that path though. We've been down that road. You know what I'm saying? You have to go down that road in order to understand this road, like, or this path, should I say. So we all been there. So there's nothing against those who still choose to step into the Lord's house. Y'all haven't gotten there yet. Y'all haven't reached those understandings of understanding life for what it really is. You know, but like I said, I'm no judge, so I'm not here to speak against anyone's beliefs nor their thoughts at all. I'm just here to present me. That's it. I don't know no other way. I got my afro out today, y'all. I gotta let it breathe because my goddess will be down here. I'm gonna say her second home right now, and then until it becomes her main. But we know the reasons behind that. Like I said, we both got things going on within our lives personally that we're handling at this very moment in order for us to reach the level of life that we actually want to be. So, you know, I'll just say this to those who feel like giving up when they feel like things are just too much and they don't see any other ways out besides giving up, there's always a way because everything is a choice. you choose to sit back and just allow life to be the way that it is, knowing that things aren't right, that's a choice that you made. I don't have to get deep into these things, man. Everybody knows what I'm speaking about. Like, whether it's the relationships you have, or the people you deal with on a day-to-day basis, the places you choose to go, or the hobbies that you choose to have, whatever the case may be. Everything is a choice that you made willingly. Nobody forced you to make these choices, you know? So it's like when y'all make these choices and then end up in certain situations, don't be pointing the fingers at anyone besides yourself. Love is love. See, you have to reach that level of not caring about what other people may feel or think about you. That's the level a lot of you individuals need to reach. Like, I've gotten there. Like, I don't give two and a half fucks about any labels. I accept all labels that anyone outside of me puts on me, because first and foremost, those individuals that chooses to put those labels on you don't even have a label of their own. Let's make that make sense. Meaning your status is you know, like, who are you? And I'm not speaking to anyone directly, and I'm not speaking on a situation with me personally. I just know how life go. Especially for those who are trying to make some sort of changes within their life. You know, nobody want to see you doing good. They act as if they do. People act as if they care. They act as if they want to see you doing better in life. They say these things, but in all reality, that's not really the way that they feel. They really want to keep you in a box. They really want to keep you in the same position that you've been in all your life. They don't want to see you surpass them, because they see the you in you, even when you don't see it. Hmm, hmm. So that's why people try to keep you at a certain level or consistently put you in a box. They see your potential. They know how far you can go if you were to reach any level outside of the one they're keeping you in. Hmm? Y'all better think about that. And I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be your best friend for 90 years. Your mom, your dad, your fucking kid, it doesn't matter. If that energy doesn't resonate with yours, like, if they're out here pushing this and you're out here pushing that, it's just not gonna at all, in no type of way. So it's like those words that they be presenting to you, there's no facts behind that shit, because they don't even understand them for them to preach anything to you, push anything your way, present anything to you, give you kind words, hurtful words, whatever. They can't do any of that because they don't even know who they are. So a lot of y'all are out here interacting with a bunch of empty vessels. And I say that in all due respect. A lot of y'all out here interacting with empty vessels. You hear me? People with no souls, you know? They got the gift of gab. They know how to talk that shit. They know how to make things sound good. But does it look good? They know how to make things sound good, but does it look good? Hmm? And don't do it. Don't get it twisted, man. It's easy to fall for these type of people because they're good at what they do. Y'all know I've been telling motherfuckers on Instagram for a long time, like, a lot of y'all should move to Hollywood and pursue an acting career. because a lot of y'all are very good actors. Like y'all know how to play that role very well, man. Y'all put on the front out here. But you know, as I also said, when you're playing with certain energy, you know how that what comes around goes around saying, right? When that shit come back on you, it's gonna be different. It's gonna hit different. Like when you're playing with God energy, it hits different. When you're going against someone who's pushing nothing but positivity and love out here, oh, it's gonna hit different. It's gonna hit real different. And the situation that you're gonna be put in, you're not gonna be able to get out of them. You're not gonna be able to handle it. It's gonna feel like I ain't gonna go there, but watch the people you choose to deliver that negative energy towards. That's all I'm gonna say to every last one of y'all. Watch those who you choose to speak negative against and give that negative energy towards, because you never know who you're playing with. And those people, those individuals, such as myself, we don't have to return the energy that you're giving us. We can sit back, relax, catch a contact, and let the universe do its job. That's what I choose to do. I choose to sit back, relax, and allow the universe to do its job. Because I know me. I know what I stand for. I know what I'm delivering. I know what I'm pushing out here. And my words and my actions doesn't change. Like no matter what anyone else is doing, what anyone else is pushing, how anyone else feels. My words and my energy doesn't change. I'm pushing me. I don't know no other way. I don't know no other way. Like, and you shouldn't either. And that's why a lot of y'all, again, as I've said multiple times, cannot get ahead in life. Y'all cannot reach that higher level of self, understanding who you truly are because of the energy that you choose to keep around you. Those people that you think love you, the motherfuckers don't love you, bro. Motherfuckers say those words because it sound good. A lot of people say it because they feel as though they have to. Oh, that's my cousin, so I gotta love him. That's my mom, so I gotta love her. That's my son, so a lot of people say these things because they feel as though they have to. But unless you have reached a level of loving yourself, how is this possible? Please, somebody enlighten me. If you haven't reached a level of loving yourself first before anything, how is it that you love anyone else? Where is that love coming from? We got to make this shit make sense, y'all. A lot of y'all running around here just talking, y'all saying things because y'all feel as though that's the way you're supposed to act. These are the words that I'm supposed to speak. This is how I'm supposed to act. It's part of the programming, right? So a lot of y'all do these things because y'all were programmed to do these things. But that's not how you really feel. How many people you tell you love them, but really you can't stand their ass? Let's talk about it. How many people in your life, your family, friends, whoever, that y'all would say, I love you, but really can't stand their ass, but you love them though? In some cases, it may make sense. In my case, it doesn't. Like, I'm not going to say nothing out my mouth if I can't stand doing that. I don't mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I tell random individuals who I've never met a day in my life on social media that I love you. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I'm not just saying it because it sounds good. I'm not just doing certain things because it looks good. This is who I am. That's why I say y'all will continue to get the same words and see the same actions out of me. I won't change. I can't. God energy. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, I can't make this shit up, bro. Sis, God, goddess, my people. And y'all gotta understand, when I say my people, I don't mean just black people or so-called black people. I love all. Everyone is my people. Like, y'all gotta stop, using that whole race thing as, as if that's the problem. That was part of the problem, but that's also part of the programming as well. Y'all have to understand that part. Y'all do know that we all been lied to. It wasn't just us. So y'all gotta stop with this race shit. You feel me? All white people don't hate black people. All black people don't hate white people. That's not the way it is. A lot of this shit is part of the programming. They were lied to just as well as us, you know? And a lot of them that do act and consist and conduct themselves that way is because of their upcomings. Their parents were racist, and their parents were racist. But why? This was part of the program. They were programmed to be that way. They were programmed to act that way. They were programmed to hate us. We were programmed to hate them. But in all reality, we are naturally lovable people. That's why it was so easy for them to take what they took from us. That's why it's so easily for them to do the controlling, because we're naturally lovable people. We have love. We come with love. We don't come with hate. That's not what we're pushing out here. We push hate based off of the shit that happens within our lives. That's what causes that hate, that hatred, that anger, you know? That come from things that happens within our lives. Sis, peace and blessings. Grand Rising, appreciate you pulling up. You know the vibes, tribe. Love is love. Shout out to Good Vibes Only in the building, man. I told y'all before on one of my shows that a lot of y'all out here presenting a image. Y'all not pushing who you truly are. A lot of y'all out here pushing a image that was created during your upcomings from all of the trials and tribulations, those fucked up situations you may have went through as a child. You know, me not growing up with my dad, me losing my grandmother and my grandfather, my dad, my grandmother and grandfather was on both sides. Let me say this: I grew up with no grandparents. I grew up with no dad. So it's basically like you grew up with no family. Because when it comes to family, let's be real here. Them extended family members that, from wherever, they just a part of your bloodline. All right, they relatives. But your family is the ones that you see or hear from on the day-to-day basis. Like grandma, grandpa, mama, daddy, brother, sister, that's family. They're the people you're going to interact with on a day-to-day basis. That's family. Once you lose that, you feel like you lost it all. So I felt like I lost it all. You hear me? And my choice from that was to go to the streets. That was a choice that I made. Nobody forced me to do these things. But, I just gave y'all my reasons behind the choices that I made. Now, whether it makes sense to you or not, that doesn't fucking matter. Only thing that matters is what makes sense to me. You hear me? That's why I don't run to none of these establishments. I don't run to none of these, like, churches. I don't, entertain no religions and none of that, because at the end of the day, that's still control, y'all. Somebody's reading something to you and telling you that this is the way that you're supposed to live your life. That's control. The fuck? Y'all don't get it though. Like, if I was to speak against a lot of shit, y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy, or I'm a demon, or I don't believe in this and I don't believe in that. No, I believe in me. That's where y'all got shit fucked up at. Y'all believing in all these magical beings that you feel as though is gonna come down out the sky and save you and your fucking family. You're crazy. I believe in me. I know who I am. I understand my purposes of being here. I'm walking my path. Fuck is you talking about? And if until you've reached that level of understanding that, you're always going to be a lost individual out this bitch. No matter how good you talk that shit, you gotta walk what you talk. We walking our words over here. You hear me? I know a lot of people that say shit to make it sound good. Come on now. I grew up around a whole circle of people that's in all types of organizations and gangs. You know what I'm saying? So I know about the slick talking motherfuckers and shit. You feel me? And they're very good at what they do. Like I said, a lot of y'all should move to Hollywood and pursue an acting career because y'all are very good actors out here. Y'all know how to make shit look good. Y'all know how to make shit sound good. Kudos to you. I'm just not one who falls for any of that shit. You hear me? You know the vibe, sis. Appreciate you pulling up. Love is love. I'm just not one to fall for that shit, you know? Some people still tend to fall for the bullshit. I'm one that chose not to, you know? And especially once you see what it is. Once you see what it is, you got a clear understanding of what this shit is, and you still choose to fall for it. That's crazy on your behalf. Peace and love, my goddess. Shout out to my goddess in the building. Of course, goddess. Appreciate you pulling out. Why is your voice that deep? What's going on? What the fuck?
What are you talking
No,
about?
I just heard like a manly instrument come through your throat chakra. Like, I don't know
I don't
what's
know what
going.
you're talking about.
Oh, all right. How are you, my love?
Giggity.
Giggity. Okay, now. I don't want to tell the universe what I'm gonna do to you when I see you this weekend, but
Wow.
yeah, I
No,
took
why
it
don't
there.
you let everybody know about the threats I've been getting? In nature.
Um.
In nature.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. Um. All right. I don't think this is the right platform for me to be present that type of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to have second thoughts. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do some things to her, y'all.
Wow.
Not nothing. It's dangerous, but not dangerous. It's
Goodbye.
dangerous in a different way. You hear me? I have a
Goodbye.
lot of built up aggression going on over here, and I need to see my woman to get that off. So those who have an understanding of that, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's all I have to say.
Mm, mm, mm. My goodness.
Yeah, yeah. But how was your weekend, my love?
I see you out there looking like your ancestors.
Ooh. So you revealing that you're a racist on my platform? Well, on our platform?
What?
Huh? Or is that what we doing? Is that what we doing?
You look like Frederick Douglass.
But yeah, I'm keeping it down over here. Yeah, I'm living in. Listen, this nature talk, man. Everything's natural. You feel me? So of
Yeah,
course,
you look like Frederick Douglass.
I don't know who Frederick
What?
or Douglas is. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know these people. I don't know who you speak about, my love.
They probably
You
weren't
know the
teaching
tree
him yet in
hears you,
school
right?
when you was in there.
You
You
know
know
my
you
friend
was
here
probably
hears
going
you.
before him.
I may have been. Who knows?
But I'm
But I
glad you
was
out in
definitely
nature
a
doing
part
your
of it.
thing. You got your feet in the dirt.
Word. Nah, not today, babe. I'm gonna wait till the weather break a little bit more, and then I'll start doing some grounding. You gonna be out here with me
Oh.
doing some grounding, so yeah.
I just don't want the ground to ground you back after you put your feet in it.
Wow, you so disrespectful. Says the person that likes to play footsies with me under the covers, though. That's pretty crazy.
Who do that?
Who do they? Oh, you done turned into an owl again. I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all get different energy from my goddess, like different characters and mood swings and all of that. So don't mind her. she's still who she is, but different people may jump into her brain at times, and you just gotta accept it for what it is. Love is
Word.
love. She turns into an owl and says "who" every time. This the only person in the world that I know, y'all, that will do something and right after doing it say "who." How you gonna say who did it right after you did it? Like, what the fuck type of shit is this? Love is love.
That's crazy.
Same thing I be saying. That's how I be feeling. Shit. At least we got a understanding of that.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
But no, we got the birds chirping out here as always. A lot of them purple flowers growing out here too.
They probably
And
think you a scarecrow.
mm, mm, mm. Only
And they
you.
confused, so they trying to communicate with each other to make sure.
I'm one with nature, so it's all right. They gonna know that I'm a part of them. It's all good. But I remember I told y'all though, man. For those who choose to listen once, this is aired out. Y'all better pay attention to, like, if y'all have backyards and or front yards or grassy areas. Pay attention to what's growing in y'all grass and in y'all yards around y'all homes. Like these plants may be something that can save your life or save someone else's life. Cause that's our natural way of healing. Every plant does something. Every last plant does something. If y'all was to tap in, truly tap in and get an understanding of that, I promise y'all gonna come back and say, yeah, that boy was telling the truth. Every plant, I don't give a fuck what it is, growing on the side in the alley. I don't care if it's growing in the alley of the hood. I guarantee you that plant does something that can save someone's life out here, or heal you, or cure some sort of disease, or whatever the case may be. Start paying attention. Download the plant app on your phone if you have to. All you got to do is take a picture of whatever plant it is that's growing, and it will tell you everything about that plant. What it do, what it don't do, the energy that it brings, all of that. So start tapping in, man. When I say
Word.
one with nature, man, I mean as a whole. As my goddess, I shoved a bacaudu plant up her beauty the other day, and flowers grew. You're not gonna expose that, my love?
Yeah, that happened.
Word. We just making it make sense here, babe. That's all. I hate that. I ain't wanna have to picture business out there, but that baboodle plant made flowers grow. This tree is crazy.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
one tree. That's cool though. It's like all the other branches look the same besides one. That's totally different. That's cool.
That's right. Because
Anytime
you
I
got.
come out here, huh?
I said that's right because you always got one that's different.
Peace and love. Peace to the gods. What's the vibes, tribe? Appreciate you pulling up, bro. I've been cooling, man. Life been life, and situations have changed, so kind of cut back on a lot of things that I used to do, especially when it comes to our podcast, which is not a bad thing at all. We just got things going on within our personal lives that we're handling. So whenever we get the chance to come on here and push this, we're gonna push it to y'all. Like, I don't know if my God is gonna go on tonight. You gonna do Goddess take over tonight, babe, or no?
Probably not.
All right. That's how we decide these days. Straight up.
I
That
will
that is
do it
how we
tomorrow
decide.
night though.
Okay, cool. Peace, peace, peace and love, my brother. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. But yeah, man, nothing happy, man. This is just nature talk. Basically, you sit back and listen to the sounds of nature, amongst our conversations, whatever we choose to speak about, because at the end of the day, we're delivering us out here, man. And a lot of y'all need to stick to your roots, stick to who you are, man, and stop trying to be like everyone else. Like, I don't get it. It's not meant for everyone to be the same, but yet everyone speaks the same, acts the same, dress the same, eat the same. Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? All of y'all want to be the same? I don't want to be the same. That's why I always stood out amongst others. I never was the same. I never done the same type of shit that everyone else does. I never dressed the same way that everyone else does. Like, even as a kid, that's how I carried it. Like, I never wanted to be like everyone else. So as a grown man, I sit back and I look at shit and I'm like, God damn, all you motherfuckers really the same. Females and males. All these women act the same, want to be like the same artists, whatever music they speaking about, y'all want to do it. That ain't even y'all life. Y'all do know a lot of these artists be speaking shit in their music that they're not even doing. Like, you got chicks like Megan that talk all this whole shit and bad bitch and all that weird ass shit she talk, but in a whole fucking, like, you married. Like, motherfuckers in whole relationships married, go home with their kids and husbands at night, but get on the record and speak all this whole shit to y'all. Like, that's weird to me. That's weird. And it's like that shit resonates with a lot of y'all. And then y'all choose to act the way that they're speaking, and they're not even acting that way. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But that's going outside of you to be something that you're not. You're going outside of you to be something that you're not instead of pushing you. You get a better result. I promise you. You get a better result when you push you instead of pushing them. But that's the reason why our people cannot build as a whole together and push as a unit together, because everybody want to be the same. Nobody wants to be different.
Yeah, our people got to do better.
Seriously though. See, my daughter, she pays attention to a lot of shit in the entertainment world, and that's a good thing. I don't, but she do. So it's like she'll bring shit to my attention that I ain't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Same way I'll bring certain things to her attention. So that's how we operate over here, and that's a good thing. Like this whole P Diddy situation. My God has been speaking about that shit before it even blew up to where it's at now. You know, she been, talking her little shit about Diddy or whatever the case may be. But I know a lot of people from New York City. Like my brother said on the joint the other day, like, my nigga, like, we been knew about this shit. Like, this shit ain't nothing new to us. Shout out to my brother Donovan. We just did the interview the other day and shit, which was a lit interview. Make sure y'all go check that out. That was the last joint we did. But he's from New York City. And, New York is like my second home. Like, I've been up there in every borough, like, literally. So the shit that y'all be seeing now from these artists and these actors, it's like they already knew about this shit. Like, they been speaking about this shit. But the fact that the world was so in tune with these people, thinking that they were one way and they're actually not, y'all be bamboozled. That listen, bro. That's why it's so easily for them to take the land, because we are easily influenced by others outside of us. That's weird to me. How is that possible? How do y'all allow this type of shit? How do y'all allow anyone outside of you to influence you to do anything? How? That's crazy. And some of these people don't even be your own people. Cause like I've told y'all multiple times, they come looking like us, walking like us, talking like us. That don't mean that they're us. Everybody that's melanated is not us. Y'all do need to know this shit. Everyone that introduces themselves or conduct themselves or however you want to put it as a melanated being is not one of us. Y'all do know our own people are the reasons why we're in the situation we're in, right? You do know that our own people were the ones that sold us out, right? Oh, okay. So y'all need to stop pointing fingers at all these other races for them playing their part. They're playing their part. You dumb motherfuckers. They're playing their part. They're playing their role. Fuck you getting mad at them for? How about y'all play y'all's? Same way I spoke about people, speaking against so-called other races and shit about the things or the plans or the moves that they're trying to make. How are you getting mad at them for getting together as a whole with their people and trying to establish some shit when we've been sitting back killing each other for I don't know how long? So how the fuck? Why would I get mad about another group of individuals getting together and putting a plan together to push their people when we sitting around still shooting and killing each other every fucking day? Y'all crazy. That's the only time that so-called black people can get together is when we're speaking about what another group of people is doing. That's the only time black folks get together. When y'all want to speak against what another group of people is doing, but yet y'all can't do it. That's crazy to me. Make it make sense. I can't make this shit up. These are all facts. You hear me? Motherfuckers get together when a black life is taken by the hands of someone from another so-called race. That's when all y'all motherfuckers want to get together. When y'all hear about people in other countries or other races, so-called, doing whatever they doing and building as a whole, that's when y'all want to get together. But yet y'all can't get together to put some sort of moves or plans together to push our own. What? Make it make sense. I don't have nothing against no one. You hear me? No so-called other races, no so-called groups of people, however y'all want to put that shit. I don't have nothing against nobody. Like, I love to see them doing what they're doing because they're doing it together as a whole, as a unit. That's powerful to me. Fuck is you talking about? Why the fuck we're not doing it? That's the question y'all all need to ask each other. Why are we not doing it? Stop complaining about what they doing. They're doing their part. Why we not doing ours? Let's talk about it. All right. And you know what I get when I ask these type of questions to our people? Oh, it ain't that we can't. People just choose to. People just. Yes, 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 yes. You're right. Because everything is a fucking choice. Y'all not choosing to build as a whole. Uh, that's why these days, man, my fight ain't for y'all, man. I promise you. I got to start with home. As I've said multiple times, I'm starting with home. You know, those who I actually have a deep relationship with that I can speak to, and they will actually hear my words and, take heed to some of the things that I'm presenting to them, and apply that shit to their lives because I'm drilling that shit. So I'm going to start with home. You have to build within your homes first, then you can take it outside of the home. But a lot of y'all be trying to build outside of your home when your home is fucked up. How is that possible? How are you trying to build outside of your home and your home is fucked up? Y'all know how many gods and goddesses? Like, come on now. I'm not new to this shit. I'm true to this shit. You hear me? Like, I've been tapped in for a very long time now. And within that time, I've ran across a lot of individuals who were definitely moving the way that I just said. They'll preach so much shit to us, to people on their social media platforms and whatever this, whatever that, building and taking back the land, all that. They do all that. They do all that, right? Whole time, their whole household is fucked up. Your son out here, the biggest goddamn drug dealer in the world. Your daughter out here sucking all types of dicks. Like, it's all types of weird ass shit going on within y'all households. But y'all trying to build outside of it? What? Y'all better get y'all households together first before you try to build with the people. What the fuck? Let's make that make sense. And trust me, I'm only speaking this because I am one who has to do this myself. I'm doing the work, you know? But at the end of the day, like I told one of my brothers before, we can speak as positive as we want to speak. We can speak with love. We can speak with passion. We can deliver all that to our kids, our significant others, our mamas, our daddies, whoever. We can give them all that. But it's up to them whether they want to take heed to those words and apply it to their life, right? In some cases, you may have people that will carry it that way. Then in some cases, which is most cases, people have to get out here and learn things on their own. You have to be actually put in a situation for you to understand the situations that you're in. Like, I can speak about so much shit right now, but it's not going to take it. It will take for you to actually be in a situation for you to understand what I'm saying right now, if that makes sense to any of y'all. Like, when they say we some hard-headed motherfuckers, however they try to present that shit, and for the most part, it's truth in that. Don't nobody want to listen to nobody. Ain't nobody gonna actually sit and listen to someone tell them how to conduct their life, and they're just gonna roll with that. That just don't work for our people. You have to really get out here and live life for you to understand that. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Some people get it sooner than others. Some people never do. Some people don't get it at all. There's people that's in their 80s, 90s, and shit right now that still don't have a clear understanding of life. But yet you got 13 and 14-year-olds out here that have a whole understanding of all of this shit. You feel me? So how is that possible? You got 70, 60, 70, 80, 90-year-old people out here that been living this life all this time. They know way more than we. They been there. They were in the struggle. Like, they created this shit. They created some of these ways of life. But yet they're sitting back dumbfounded as a motherfucker. But then you got 13, 14, 15-year-olds that have a whole clear understanding of this life that we live. You have 14, 15-year-olds that's making changes within these lives that they choose to live. But then you got these 80 now. That don't make sense to y'all? Fortunately, I was one that was able to get it before I reached that age. Like I said, you got to live life in order to understand it. You have to live life in order to understand. The fuck? I told y'all this multiple times. There's no books you can read that's going to teach you about the life that you live. That's just not possible. It's not happening. That's why I be having something against a lot of the people that be presenting things that they read out of some book. They don't know the author. The author of that book did not grow up next door to you. Y'all didn't go to middle school together. Y'all didn't go to elementary school together, middle school together, nor high school together. You do not know these people. Half of these people are made up characters. And they just slapping their name on a book and saying that there's someone powerful, and y'all believe in it. Y'all don't even know the background nor the history of these individuals. But yet y'all out here pushing that shit though. Y'all crazy. I am the book. I am the
Word.
book. Fuck is you talking about? Big facts. Hmm. You see how that sun
I
just shined
am
when I
the
said
book.
that, though, right? You see how it was a real
I,
dull looking out here until I said what I just said, right? Okay.
I am the book.
Ooh. Did your sun come out when you said that, my love? Go look out your window.
No, it's cloudy over here.
Dang. You ain't say it loud enough. You gotta say it with your big chief voice.
You mean my baby G voice?
I don't know who that is. You need to stop mentioning that person on this platform. You better stop that.
Ooh, he
I
gave
pointed
the
my finger
adult
at you as
finger
I spoke.
point.
I pointed my finger at you as I spoke.
He gave the adult finger point.
Y'all can see that?
The tree branches.
Oh, that sun that's shining.
Oh,
You know, when you are the sun, you shine like one. You hear me?
meow.
But you know, like I was telling bro, show man, long as you can reach one individual out here, that's all that matters. You plant that
Absolutely.
seed will plant more. You know,
Ever
plant
since,
that
ever
seed
since
will
I
plant more.
started working at my job, my trainer tells me all the time how I'm the best trainee she's ever had, and I've helped her with her confidence. And she's more prepared when she comes to work, and she's not, she doesn't let people dictate or create how her vibe or atmosphere is going to be at work now. I was like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
That's what's up.
Not necessary. First
You
of
gotta-
all, y'all not friends. That's what's wrong with everybody here. Y'all not friends.
Hmm,
Everybody come to work trying to make friends and stuff. Y'all not friends. These ain't
right.
your homies. These ain't your A1s from day one. Like, they not your friends. You might make friends along the way, sure. But those are not your friends. Because all
I
that
mean, so
kiki
we
and that
gotta stay
ha-ha y'all
associated.
doing, they the same motherfuckers that's talking behind your back and saying crazy shit on your name. So,
Big big facts.
but as long as you reach one person a day, that's all that matters. Every day you should at
Mhm.
least try to touch one person. And I made somebody's life change, so I'm proud of it. I mean, I do that anyway because Aquarius is always give out love.
Crazy love, but yeah, I agree with you, my love. I agree. But on a serious note, though, that's something that's a role that you play within that person's life, and you understand and overstand that role. A lot of people don't. So the fact that you understand that and you get what part you played, that's some powerful shit. And that's why I say, man, everyone comes into our lives for a reason, whether good or bad. It's all a learning experience. So you learn something from shit, you know.
Definitely
And
a
even
learning experience.
when she started working that job, y'all, I told her like when she was telling me how nobody liked that person, I was like, man, I always liked the person that no one else liked. Cause it's like the fact that everyone doesn't like this person, there has to be some sort of reason behind it. And I don't go off of everyone else's thoughts, cause everybody don't think the same. There's a lot of weirdos out here. You feel me? So the fact that she didn't carry it the same way that everyone else did, you know, like I said, it's not meant for everyone to be the same. I just told y'all that. Not meant for everyone to be the same. So she didn't go in there and carry it the same way that everyone else did with her coworker based off of their thoughts. She carried it the way that she wanted it to carry it. And look at the results that she received from that. She helped change that person's life by not giving the same energy that everyone else was giving her. That's power. Y'all gotta understand there's power within our voices, there's power within our actions, there's power within our thoughts. So think positive, speak positive, act positive. You'll receive positivity. You know? I am blessed because I spoke things into existence. I am one with the universe. I give nothing but love, peace, loyalty, and respect to all. That's why I am blessed. I've made some very powerful changes within my life and others. That's why I am blessed. I continue to deliver me. Point blank, period. I will never change. But my phone about to die, and my time is up anyway, man. Make sure y'all get out there and get y'all some of that right there. That sun. You hear me? That joint shines on me. Faithful. Especially when I'm giving that energy towards this universe. To my people. My people who I love genuinely. You hear me? But this was I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, not the little one, G the Star Flower, Melanated God of Love, and my goddess Aquarius goddess. This was Nature Talk, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. I hope y'all take heed to some of the words that I presented to y'all. If you choose to apply some of this to your life, do so. I guarantee you it will make some sort of changes within your life. If you want life to change, you have to change you. If you want life to change, you have to change you. Understand who you truly are. Stop allowing people outside of you to put you in a box, tell you who you are and tell you who you're not. Love those who love you. Respect all except the love that is given, man. Big MRMWRW Mafia, the tribe. You hear me? Shout out to my tribe, my goddess, Aquarius goddess, and my three young gods, man. Shout out to everyone that loves, because I love you. Stay blessed, stay woke, stay dangerous. You hear me? Love is love.